Hey guys, I wanted to bring you back. I wanted to show you how I prepare my dog's food. My two healthy girls, they're half sisters, they're a year apart, 4 and 5. This is how I prepare their food. So this is lean, already cooked pork. I cook it ahead of time and I just put it in a bag and put it in the fridge. And I just pull from it each day. So I usually alternate between spinach and kale. This is already washed and cleaned kale. Usually I just do one or the other, but I'm going to show you, because I'm doing the video, I'm going to show you how you would do the kale. So usually what I do is wash it first, and then that way I have it cleaned in the fridge, and all I have to do let's get that on. Let me add a little bit of water. So I add just like a tablespoon of water, and when I do the kale, I just cut it in like this, the leaves. I've also, in the past, like in my other video, I think I was showing you guys, like I cooked this ahead of time, the leaves, and then just put that in daily in their mixing bowl. But this way works too, and I've been doing it like this, so let me set that aside. And then for the spinach leaves, it's already washed and cleaned, so put these away. And then I just take the scissors and cut it into smaller pieces. This is all going to cook down pretty fast. And my girls are allergic to beef and chicken, and they do really, really good on this diet. And I've been wanting to do an updated video for you guys, so alright, once you have it cut in smaller pieces, usually I just put the lid on. And that little bit of steam that it creates will help break down the vegetable. And then usually what I do is just saute it, and I'll show you once that's done. I'm going to have a Beagle Jack Russell mix, and she just turned 5. And then I've got a Jack Russell and Parsons Terrier mix, which is her half sister. They have the same dad, which is Jack Russell, and different moms. And they both have really bad allergies to beef and chicken, and that's how I started making their food. And then I had another one, my Beagle Tyson. That's why I made this channel, because he died of cancer. I can never go back to feeding them dog food after cooking this way. So after you saute this around a little bit, bring you guys over here. This is just cooked sweet potato. Here's the sauerkraut. They get like a tablespoon or so each. This is the fish that they eat. This is just brine and extra fish and stuff that I have. And then here's their mixing bowl. In here I have turmeric and pepper. This is the vitamin they get, biotin and keratin. They get one each. The turmeric. I like the ground pepper for them. The fine is better for them, I think. They don't really like the chunky or coarse pepper. And I got their food ready over here. So what I do after that's done, I just put this in their little mixing bowl here. And then I just mix this all in. After you have that all nice and mixed up, I usually add a tablespoon or two, depending on how much meat I have put out. Mix that in. This is just extra fish that I have, so I'm just going to add this in with this today. There's a lot of nutrients in the brine, and so I use it, and it's really good. I've noticed, I've been doing it this way for quite a while. And it's easier to use a mixing bowl, so I wanted to show you guys this is an easier way. If you need a little bit more, you can just add more. And you don't want it like sitting in liquid, you just want it mixed in really good. Alright, so after you have that nice and mixed done, my girls, be nice just I feed the girls on just regular plates. They don't really make too much of a mess. Let's see that. Let me just put some out. I usually do 1/2 of the bowl. One. Show you guys. This is the flaxseed that they get. tablespoon each. Set that aside. Get their sauerkraut. Okay. And their sweet potato. Sweet potato is really good for dogs, for their skin and coat. So they each get some. And this is all with the skin. I just make slices and just put it in my little steamer rice maker. It has a steamer option. Okay, so we have that one. Set you aside. And you just mix in all this. And I just feed them the one time a day, and then they just get their hard-boiled eggs as snacks. One in the morning, and then usually one in the evening or at night. They do well. I haven't had any issues. Their poop is firm. It's always good. I haven't had any issues with their poop with this diet. Just add some coconut oil. The weather's cooled off, and so our coconut oil is a little firm. They'll eat it as is, but you can mix it in like this too. Just mix it in a little bit. Coconut oil is very good for them as well, and I find that a tablespoon, no more than 2 tablespoons, is sufficient for any size dog. You just have to watch their stools, just make sure they don't get diarrhea, but I haven't had any problems with my girls with doing a tablespoon or so each. And we're going to add their fish. So this is just fish. This is usually how I store it. And hold on a second, we have brine here. I just opened both of these. I had to make a video. And the fillets are usually pretty big. And usually what I do is I just divide it in half. Like that. And then, like, see the bone? Usually what I do is I just split the bone in half so they each get the same amount of the soft bone of the fish. And all of the canned fish, the fish are actually cooked in the can, so the brine is really, really nutritious. And then let me show you guys how to do their vitamin. They each get one of these, Biotin plus Keratin. Now, you can cut, I've been using a grinder, but you can also cut the capsule in half and just put it in their sweet potato if they'll not try to find it. But you can also use a grinder 2. Like that. And that's really the only vitamin that they get daily with my girls. And it's food, and you can add whatever you need to add to their meal every day. So whatever your dog needs, you add that. I'm just, letting you guys know how I feed mine, and they do really well this way.